That's how the demon gets you. The demon's trying to kill you. Settle for your misery, but would prefer you to be dead. Hi everybody, welcome to Starve the Demon, recovery by any means necessary. Today we're not really talking about recovery. Today we're going to show some examples of how strong the demon can be and what happens. So please hit that like, subscribe, comment, tell all your friends if you still have any. Let's talk about it. So first let's talk about this thing that happened in Polk County, Florida. For those of you that don't know, I am in Florida, and Polk County's no joke. Sheriff Grady Judd, oh, he'll get you. And I tell you what, Grady Judd ain't nobody to play with. They have been electing him as long as I can remember. And they're going to keep on electing him because he gets up there and does these press conferences and he shows you the pictures of the bad guys and he tells you what all they've done and why they're so bad and why, hey, we had to shoot them. I remember when I was 14, driving through Polk County, me and some friends of mine, clearly up to no good in the middle of the night, we got pulled over, and the cop said the reason he pulled us over was because we didn't have enough tread on our tires. Now, clearly that wasn't the truth. He just wanted to see what we were up to, this car full of teenagers in the middle of the night. So, anyway, some of us got arrested that night. And not me, thank you, Jesus, but some of us. Didn't keep me from keeping on with my crazy self. My demon was strong, even back then. So here we have an instance where a young man goes to a drug deal. The two other young men that he goes to meet, they shoot him. And then he drives his car into somebody's house, killing somebody along the way. So let's watch, shall we? Grady Judd.
It appears that the early stages, they came there just to rip the man with the dope.
So why are we doing marijuana drug deals? Why is this even happening? There's dispensaries everywhere. There's gummies everywhere. There's CBD everywhere. What are we doing?
The sheriff says the young men who were seen near Boutwell's car ran away from the scene, including the triggerman. Jones's uncle has a very strong message for the young men involved in this type of lifestyle.
Man, it's time, man, just straighten up, man, do the right thing, get a job, go to work, man, and be somebody, man. Living that life, man, it's not worth it. God got better for you. God got better for you.
Wonderful words of wisdom right there. And look, that's the uncle. Notice, wearing work clothes. Clearly, they work for a living. And these kids are out here running wild, doing what they're doing, and people are dying. And we're going to talk about other people dying because we're about to go over to Palm Beach. We've got three drug overdoses within a few hours of each other. And that is a very small community. Nice jail. They get to wear blue instead of orange. Back in my younger, wilder days, I spent a little bit of time in that county jail. Let's see what's left of this.
Lakeland, Carla Byron, Fox 13 News.
Well, deputies are still trying to find those suspects involved. If you have any information about them, contact the sheriff's office. You could be eligible for a $5,000 reward through Heartland Crime Stoppers.
And not only that, you could be saving somebody's life. How about we do that? How about we save some lives, huh? So I'm about to look this up real quick. Here we go. This is out of West Palm Beach, Florida. 3 die of drug overdoses within hours in West Palm. Police fear synthetic opioid involved. Look, I'm sure nobody needs me to tell you, fentanyl is the devil. To me, that is chemical warfare that's being brought into this country with no other purpose than to kill us. And it's not fair. People go out, and I think Theo Vaughn said it on his show one time. He said, you can't even do cocaine in America anymore. You can't go out and be young and be stupid and have a line of something and then go about your life. No, you go, you're at the bachelor party, somebody brings out some coke, you do a line, bam, now you're dead. Really? No good's going to come of it. This is the story. So we've got one article here from the Palm Beach Post, and I love this line in here. It says, we urge the police to stay vigilant. This batch is lethal. Show me a batch of fentanyl that's not lethal. West Palm Beach are investigating 3 fatal drug overdoses that occurred on May 12th. Synthetic opioids are suspected to be involved, and police warn a potentially lethal batch circulating in the city. While opioid overdose deaths decreased in 2024, officials remain concerned about the emergence of new synthetic drugs. Fentanyl, the sole purpose of it is to kill us all. That's what I believe. There's no other reason for it. But our addict thinking, our addict minds, we're like, oh, Well, shoot, it killed Bobby. I better get me some of that. That's how the demon gets you. The demon's trying to kill you. Settle for your misery, but would prefer you to be dead. Okay, here's the video.
Urgent warning from West Palm Beach police after 3 fatal drug overdoses.
Detectives say they are investigating a lethal dose of drugs that caused these deaths within a matter of hours of one another on Monday. Now they are sounding the alarm.
And tonight, WPTV's Kayla McDermott is asking detectives how they're tackling this problem.
Police say 3 overdose deaths happened short distances apart from one another, and officers are still looking to find the source and get it off our street.
Find the source. They are done just rolling up the dude on the street corner. They are coming for the source. Florida, Governor DeSantis, he's got ICE, he's got Coast Guard, he's got everybody and their brother patrolling the shorelines and trying to stop not just illegal immigration, which is big around these parts, but the fentanyl, the drugs are the biggest problems.
Would you consider West Palm Beach, we're in a crisis with the drugs at the moment with opioids?
I would, yes.
I met with a West Palm Beach police undercover detective who asked to not be identified for security reasons. He works in the narcotics. In recent weeks, they are finding more drugs on the streets.
We see a range of pretty much every drug in the city of West Palm. Fentanyl is the biggest of the concerns.
The detective says it's too soon to tell what drug caused 3 people to overdose on Monday. But the department says all 3 overdoses happened within a few hours near the north end of the city, another downtown, and a third near the airport.
3 is horrific. 1 is horrific. This is a pandemic.
Stacey Katz runs the nonprofit Our 2 Sons, helping people struggling with addiction.
Let me tell you something about this lady. This thing, Our 2 Sons, was started by 2 moms whose children were affected by substance abuse disorder. What they do is provide resources for people that are early in recovery and need like rent to pay their sober living, transportation, clothes, food, stuff like that. So what I will do is put a link in the description. You guys can donate. They're out of actually Boca Raton, Florida. Awesome organization.
He too has seen an increase in the number of people needing help.
It's pretty constant. It's a pretty constant thing. It has not stopped.
For her, hearing about the recent overdoses is personal. Her son has struggled with addiction for years.
They're not here anymore.
The deaths are hard for detectives as well, who say they use pain as fuel to get the supply off our street.
What she said is so poignant because it doesn't matter. The gory details don't matter. It doesn't matter what the drug is. The pain and the suffering and the misery, that is all the same. And it's not just for the addict. It's for the people that love the addict. They're the ones that really suffer. You know, like the guy in the first thing that we looked at. Innocent bystander, dead. How many of us have family members, friends, loved ones who are the innocent victims of our demon? And that's real.
It provides the fire to keep going. Like, if we slow down, we're giving the advantage back to the streets.
In West Palm Beach, I'm Kayla McDermott.
God bless them for the effort that they're making. It's not easy. So that's it out of Florida. I think 2 is enough. So look in that description and donate to Our 2 Sons. It's a worthy organization. It's a nonprofit. They do good work. And thank you so much for watching. I don't usually do this kind of video, but every once in a while, I get a stick in my craw. Just love everybody. Let God sort them out. Stay strong. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. Sucks if you don't. Have a great day.